Hello, children of the night, and welcome to Tarot Nights with the Hanged Empress. Here we do shadow work following the moon.
Yo, VI, play the beat.
Happy Libra Moon, all. How's it been? Virgo gave us a little extra time. Maybe Virgo just took a little extra time. We had a mess to clean up. There was a big mess. There was a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff was spilt. Yeah, that Virgo moon, it just felt like walking into a room that you left completely clean. You were gone all day and you came back and it was just totally trashed. Ugh. Okay. Let's clean this up. Let's figure it out. What do we got that's still good, that's still usable, and what needs to go? What I was going to say was this Libra energy. Like, we've got this neat little halo going on with the camera right now. I think it's the fog, and the camera is actually picking up some of that illumination coming up from the dew. It's quite beautiful. And that's how I feel about this Libra moon. I feel like we've really put a lot down, and it all went down into its scales, and now it's just sorting out. The system's in place, and now we just have to filter and let it go to ground. It's just visualizing the water. I can get you close enough, spilling out of these cups and getting seeped into the earth, taking in that nourishment. It feels good. It feels light. I know we're still sitting with our head all cloaked in the shadows. It may look to the outside as if we're still in some kind of dark place. But I think the cloak is for concealment, protection. It's not heavy, clanky, loud, noisy armor, but it's dark and it blends into the shadows. Page of Pentacles. When the dawn rises, when we get up, when we find our resolution from all of the things that we have dropped into our emotional Libra place, we come out with a lot more color and a golden glow, something tangible, something that we can hold and mold and use and work with. It wasn't just feelings. It wasn't just thoughts. There was something in there that was so real. We had to do our sorting to see and find its true value. What we hold might not be or look like much, but it is precious. It's an interesting series. The Eight of Wands and the Sun were what had illuminated for me as we turn the levers. We're untying our knots. Untying our knots. Are we out? Are we completely unbound? Totally free to fly, to soar? Well, maybe we're still just got like a foot stuck in the mud here. But we're turning that wheel regardless. That wheel of fortune. We're still in control. We're still in power. We still have what we need. Oh, okay. So it said we had a foot stuck in the mud, right? And there's also a foot stamping us down into the mud, perhaps. There's still enemies out there. There's still energies, representatives of dark patterns, trying to keep that foot on our neck, keep us down, keep us clouded in the fog and the dark, in the confusion. Sorry, I'm trying to place my order here. It's very important to keep things in order because when you look out into the fog, the further you try to see, the harder it is to get a clear picture. You don't really know what's on the other side. You don't know what's coming, and that is the exact place and position that this energy wants you to be in. Had to clear the throat chakra. Some stuff still kind of bubbling up in there, maybe something that maybe still needs to be expressed or just cleared out. Wow, okay. Sorry, that cough felt like a very deep, heavy, like smoke. Looks down, looks down. It felt like a very deep, heavy smoke. Sup, Eight of Swords. Did I say Eight of Wands before? Because it was the Eight of Swords that I saw. I've seen this 3 times now. Double down doors of locking, and I got this devil like staring at me in the face, blocking. No, there's 4 swords over there. You're locked in. No, there's 8 swords over here. You're tied down. No, you're bound. Under control. And all this time, we're just sitting here like, what? Where? Huh? Is there something good out there? Is it bad? I don't know. What's the difference between good and bad? I don't know. I don't know. Need a moment. I don't even know. But that right there, the shift, the change, the shift, the change. We're putting that energy at a distance. They're still watching, still hating. But somehow, some way, through all this dark, through all of this fog, we've twisted and turned and bent and changed our perspective and learned how to see in the dark. There is a little bit of echolocation even. I feel like this hangman calling out is what caused these. Word was in my brain, just escaped. Replaced with scribes. They're replaced with scribes. It's not apostles. That's not the word that I was thinking of, but I guess that works too. Trying to reach and grab for something that just isn't quite there. I'm still caught up in this construction that we have made here. With the moon glowing bright. But I'm going to keep it reversed. I've twisted and turned a few of these cards now. But I'm going to leave the moon in reverse because I feel like I want that illumination to come up from the bottom. It's like this devil energy was pushing us down into the swamp and the ground so far. buried us so deep into that mucky sand underneath. And we stepped on this golden illuminated pearl. We picked it up. It was shining in the night, in the dark, so bright. But we couldn't deny it. We couldn't turn it away. We couldn't acknowledge it as something else. What even are you? Tiny little bugs stopping by for a visit. What are you doing? What are you doing over there? I don't know. Quit bugging me. I don't know. Quit bugging me. I found this really cool thing. I want to do something with it. I had an anxiety trip. I hope this one works today. We haven't made an attempt on our regularly scheduled viewing since the beginning of the weekend. But we've worked so hard. We've come so far. We've grown so much. We've built so much out of this golden opportunity, this little golden nugget, this little pearl. And there's like cats. There's cats calling. It's distracting me. Okay. Oh, hey. Yeah, thank you, Empress. I just needed a little bit of a turn. I didn't need anything else to come out, but I needed that confirmation, that alignment of the stars. I needed something somewhere to sync up in a way to tell me, like, yeah, it's time to stay inside for a little bit. Not because we're afraid of going back out into the night or facing our demons, because we're already doing that. We can face them indoors or outdoors. But I think it's more important to fight those demons internally, indoors, inside, than it is to try to fight them on the outside. So we're taking our golden truth, our pearl of wisdom, and we're making something greater with it, something bigger, piece by piece. Like I said, there's still a lot of fog, there's still a lot of cloud. It might not be clear what it is that we're building up to. See, on my side, these pentacles are a little bit more ethereal and a little less solid. But what we have is tangible. So it's working with that, not knowing where it's going, but taking that energy and putting it in to build the steps, the step ladder of growth and progression and stability and sustainability. We're building a throne for us to sit, we're building our temple all alone, all alone. But it's not sad. It's good. I feel like anything on the outside that would have contributed might have activated or intensified the dark energies just as much as it would have intensified the light. And I don't think we could handle, stand, survive those dark energies getting stronger right now. So rather than reaching out, for more, trying to grab hold of something that we're too tied up to get, we're just going back inside, like, wait, okay. So I saw this thing out there and I really wanted to grab it, but it was just out of reach. So I gotta take it in. We gotta work with that energy and we gotta figure out what's the right road, path, pasture. How do I get to this clearing? How do I get to that connection? How do I get to that thing that I saw out there that I wanted to grab? And how do we make it real? Now we have to recreate it. Reinventing. There's some reinvention of the wheel happening here. Copyright. It's not like you're reinventing the wheel. No, we are reinventing the wheel. We are reinventing the way that we turn and progress. We're making it better, making it stronger, making it more suitable for climbing up out of mud. Putting some mud tires on it. Oh, you know, we got your mud tires, we got your snow tires, all terrain. What's that word? I'm getting aquamorphic, and that is not the word of the thing. What's the word for the vehicle that drives on water? It's like an amphibian vehicle inspired by amphibians. Four of Cups. Okay, the crab and the cup spilled out into the ocean. Kind of feels like that last unicorn. Just have to do this. There's the last fuck. Bye bye. Final fucks hath gone, washed out to sea, back into the ocean of emotions, where it can just be a wave, crashing, turning, and moving the earth around it and beneath it, feeding all the little life forms growing within it. But it's not serving us. We're not taking a drink. Our justice, our judgment is reserved. And it's reserved for our own selves. Let the world fall to chaos. Let the world fall to its own chaos. Because we know what that meant to us. And we know that it's over. Sorry, listening to songs inside my head. What's that song? It's like a old 90s breakaway pop hit. When it's over, that's the time we fall in love again. And when it's over, can I still come over? I don't know. What are you bringing? What are you bringing to my door? What you got planned? You got snacks and a movie? Maybe. You got a bad attitude? Probably not. Don't come over to my house just to spill your drinks. Accidents happen. But watching out for people who want to come over just to make a mess out of things, spill our cups, disrupt, distort, cause chaos. That's where we close the door. This feels like his back porch, like back deck. So there's the house, the yard, the walkway going up. And we go inside of our house, inside of ourselves. But then we can like retreat out the back into our own little secluded, sacred space where we're still outside, we're still connected with nature, we're still alchemizing with real elements, but without all that interference, without all that disruption, There's a secret circle, a sacred and secret circle that keeps us protected from this energy when we're in this space. And growing our garden in the space where that devil energy doesn't have permission to creep in is how we optimize our turning of the wheel, our progression, our growth, our ability to get out of that stuck mud. Because I don't know, maybe it's quicksand. Maybe it's quicksand. When you're stuck in the mud, you want to move quickly. Or when you're moving across the mud, you want to move quickly so that you don't get stuck. Standing is how you get stuck in mud, not moving fast enough. But there is the alternative of quicksand, where the faster and the harder you struggle, the faster and the harder you sink down and lose yourself into this chaotic energy. So moving swiftly without sinking. It's not that isolation at this point is a punishment for anyone who feels like they're being isolated, because it's not. It's a blessing. It's a protection. It's the perfect time for you, I, we, us, the collective, to gather and work with our own resources and our own selves and what's available to us. Get to know ourselves better and what we're really capable of. We'll know when it's time to come out, but we just need a little bit. Pull this together. Hermit, turn that 5. Just need the dust to settle. We need the air to clear. We need the fires to die down. So keep that practice, keep that momentum. You're not going to be able to escape the devil energy, your own darkness, your own shadow. You won't be able to keep it locked up forever. Sorry, kids. It's there, and it's there to help you. So sitting with it and working with it without externalizing too much what all of it means. That's the secret, and that's the key right now to breaking out, is just doing more of the things that are serving your higher natures and less of the things that are serving your lower natures. And that's what the Libra Moon is all about, kids. I think that's all I have for you. I hope you all have a fantastic moon. We'll see you next time. When it's over, is it really over? That's the time I fall in love again. When it's over, can I still come over?